Chapter 4, Story of Prophet Muhammad. Introduction. Trying to summarize the life and legacy of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, in this short guide will not do him justice. We hope to dedicate a future guide entirely to him. However, we will try give you a short peek into his life by focusing on the major phases throughout his biography. This will include the phase of his life before he became a prophet, the 13 years he spent in Mecca, the 10 years he spent in Medina, and the end of his life. Life before prophethood. Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born during the year 570 according to the Gregorian calendar in the city of Mecca. He was an orphan as his father passed away before he was born. When he was 6 years old he embarked on a journey with his mother Amina to a different city called Medina to visit his maternal uncles. On their way back to Mecca his mother passed away in a city known as Al-Abwa. Both of his parents were gone before his 7th birthday. Soon afterwards his grandfather Abd al-Muttalib became his guardian. However, just a few short years later his grandfather also passed away when Muhammad, peace be upon him, was 8 years old. Before reaching the age of 10 his mother, father, and grandfather were no longer in his life. He was deprived of parental love at a very young age. After their passing Muhammad, peace be upon him, was raised by his paternal uncle, Abu Talib. His uncle was a respected community leader in Mecca. Abu Talib became his new guardian, treated him with care, compassion, and helped him grow into a fine young man. As Muhammad, peace be upon him, was growing into a young adult the community started to take notice of him. He built a good reputation for himself as he would tend sheep for the people of Mecca. Safeguard their possessions, speak the truth, be reserved in his demeanor, and use sound judgment. Well before prophethood he was the best of his people in character and in attitude. He was known for being generous, patient, truthful, and sincere. The people of Mecca admired his noble character and gave him the title Al-Amin, the trustworthy. He later found employment with a successful merchant in Mecca by the name of Khadija. She had a reputation for being a savvy businessperson. He became one of Khadija's agents and would travel on behalf of her to do business in Syria. Khadija was very impressed with his good character, honesty, and sincerity. Khadija would eventually take an interest in him, and not long after the two would get married. Muhammad, peace be upon him, married Khadija at the age of 25.